So you have a high-risk pregnancy and your doctor asks you the dreaded question, what do you want to do? Maybe that's whether you want to take a new medication or not, or whether you want to have surgery during your pregnancy or not, or whether you're talking about terminating your pregnancy entirely. Whatever that decision is that you have to make, that rests so heavy on your shoulders and you have no idea what to do. In this video, I'm going to tell you why that question can be so difficult to answer and exactly what you can do about it to make it easier so you can feel confident about the decisions you're making. Stick around. Hi, I'm Parijat. Thanks so much for joining me here today. So when you have to make a medical decision of any kind, especially one that feels so difficult, like when you have a high-risk pregnancy and your baby's life and his or her health is going to be impacted by your decisions, the weight of that decision can rest really heavy on your shoulders. And there are so many different emotions that can come up that prevent you from making really confident decisions. First of all, there's a lot of fear. You're scared for your baby. You're not sure what's going to happen. You're not sure if you're making the right decision or not. And you certainly don't want to do anything that's going to harm your baby's life. So you have all this fear that's coming up. There's a lot of anxiety due to the uncertainty of a high-risk pregnancy and not knowing what's going to happen. And when your anxiety gets that high, you're not able to actually make a decision with a clear mind. In fact, anxiety affects your brain in such a way that you can't actually weigh pros and cons in a way that you would be able to were you feeling calmer. And so making an emotional decision like that under such tremendous anxiety is actually not good for you or your baby in terms of the decision that you would make and how you're going to feel afterwards. Related to that is there's a lot of doubt. I know in your mind, you're hearing all this information from your doctor, you're doing research online, you might even have gotten a second or a third opinion, you have all this information that you're trying to make sense of, and in the back of your head, you're going, I don't know which one's the right one. I really have no clue which way to go, and you're talking yourself out of every single decision, and that confusion can also feed into the anxiety, which again, does not put you in a place to be able to make a confident decision that you're going to feel at peace with. And the third thing is that on top of all of this, you are exhausted. You're pregnant, which means you're already running on fewer fumes and you're on less fuel and you've got a lot going on just with that. On top of that, you have pregnancy complications and the stress that you feel about what's going to happen to your baby also contributes to that exhaustion. But you, on top of all of that, then you're having to make a really difficult decision. In that exhausted state, you're actually not able to think clearly to be able to offer a solution that you can feel good about. So what you want to do in these situations is you want to actually talk to a professional who can help you make decisions by piecing apart all of these emotions, helping you cope with the emotions so you can think clearly. Having all of these emotions in the background really does not help you make the decisions that you want. You can't think clearly, you can't weigh the pros and cons, and you certainly won't have a peace of mind at the end of it because there will always be a part of you that's doubting. When you have your baby's life at stake, you don't want any doubt when it comes to any decisions that you make. You want to make them so strongly and so confidently that you know with every fiber of your being you did the right thing no matter what happens. If you'd like to know more about how that's possible and how I can help you during all of these really scary times to make these medical decisions that feel impossible but really can be made with a peace of mind, click the link at the end of this video and I'm more than happy to provide you with some personalized professional advice on exactly what to do. I can't wait to speak with you.